back to my channel where I talk about business, entrepreneurship, selling on eBay, and getting out of debt. So today we are talking about, on business topic, on budgeting. But also we're talking about budgeting life and budgeting my business and what I do personally for eBay. But first off, I want to show you what I got the other day. Just a single item. I'm not going to show you like this big list of items, not a haul video or whatever. I got this cool model. Oh, good catch. Perfect condition, and I bought it at a merchandise outlet store, like a what do they call it? Liquidation store. There it is. Boom, got it. And it was really good. I got it for like $19, and it's worth like $60. So not too bad. Not a bad flip, but not a good flip either. Not a bad, not a good. Yeah, it's like kind of middle ground, but it was good. It was an easy find. So should fetch me some good money. Almost doubling my money, hopefully. Okay, and then so moving on to our next topic, right? Yeah, my wife's over here, so I'm kind of just looking at her too. Oh, she's not gonna, oh, there she popped her head in. There she is. She's working on a crochet blanket right now, and she's working on a mermaid tail one. Anyways, so budgeting. Okay, so there's kind of a backstory. When I was still a bachelor and single, I sucked at finances, and after I read a few books on Dave Ramsey's plan and went through financial police as an intern, peace, not police, same thing. Anyways, I learned the great art style of budgeting, and that is the budget of using a zero-based budget. So you take all your money in the beginning of the month and you write down all your bills and all your everything else, and then you have $0 at the end of the month, pretty much. That's how it works, and that's how it should work, your budget. You should make sure that everything has a dollar amount somewhere, and all that money is going to something, whether it be saving, whether it be anything else. So I'm going to tell you kind of in simple layman's terms on how I budget my life. So life, let's say I have $1,500 for a zero-based budget. You want to write down, let's see here. So I start with 15. Let's say you make $1,500 a month, which is, yeah, you know, it's not your typical, but that's almost how much I make, depending after eBay and everything, and then including my wife's income. So, see, gas and tithe, which I am very prominent for that. Don't, yeah. Anyways, savings, just basic stuff. Groceries, why not? Entertainment. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Oh, and bills. And debt. Okay. So I got like a list of items that I'm going to put in my zero-based budget. So I have $1,500 to use, and at the top it's going to say $1,500. So for gas, I'm going to spend, let's say, $100. Tithe, I'm going to get 15%, which is 25%, or no, 10%, which is $150. And then savings, we'll wait till later. For groceries, I probably need about $200. For entertainment, probably $150. Bills, probably like $500. And then we'll add that all up here. $250, $450, $600, $700, and then $400 for debt. I think that's our $900. Whew. 15, 1250. Yeah, that equals $1,500. So right here, I have $0 at the end of the month. Boom, $0 to budget anymore. So I have gas, tithe, savings. Oh, I didn't put anything to savings. Well, you know what? How about my bills are $200? Then the rest is boom. Okay, so as you see here, I think I got that right. Hopefully, yeah, I got it right. Math in the head. So I have $0 at the end of the month. Boom, boom. Zero-based budget. Very simple. And I want to share with you guys what I do for my eBay. Because I use percentages more or less. I don't really set like a certain amount. So that's going to be the most important thing about this video is like how I budget my business, because budgeting your business is very important, especially when it comes to taxes, especially when it comes to what you're spending and how much you're spending, especially your salary. Like I pay myself, and then everything else gets in the savings, really. So it's kind of cool. It's kind of like building almost like a cool tower almost. It will stop at a certain point and then it won't get as big, but yeah. So for my business side of things, if you guys can see this, I have taxes at 20%. 15% is my salary. Sourcing is 25%, and then the rest goes back into the thing. So let's say I earned $500. $500 every month, and that's my goal, as you know. That's one of my goals for this month. So far I'm halfway there, which is nice. So 20% of that, this and that, and then 15%. I actually increased my salary this month to 25% because I needed some extra money, so I have full control over that. That's the cool thing about running your own business. You have full control over that if you wanted to. So $125 for my salary. Sourcing is $125 as well. And you know what? To make it easy, let's put the taxes up to 25 as well. So 125, 125, 125. So that's 375 altogether. Subtracting 500, and then 0, 0. Wait, 5, 7, and then 2. $275, and then that is what I have left in my PayPal account usually if I were to make $500 this month. So it's actually really nice. So actually that doesn't add up well. It's actually $200. My fault. My bad. Or $225 actually. That makes more sense. So my math is way off. Anyways. But yeah, that is what I do for my business, and that's what I do every month, and that actually works out great for me because I'm setting aside tax money, because that's about the tax, what I need to tax my stuff, and I also charge tax for Michiganders if they want to buy stuff from me. There's been a few occasions that I've had that stuff happen. So, but yeah, so just going over review, the budget is really big for me. Just to share more of that journey, I never really budgeted when I was younger, and it sucked because all my money would go random places. And then when I got married, I met a wonderful woman that was more of a nerd when it comes to spending. She was very frugal, and she only spent like $60 a month. So when we got married, she had like $8,000 sitting there. We used some of it for our honeymoon, used some of it for we gave some of it away, and like did some other things with it. And I wish we actually had a full stable budget at that point. We did, but we were like, back and forth on it. And we've learned a lot since then. And budgeting's been so big for us. I wish I had my phone with me, but want to let you guys know there's this really cool app called Everydollar. It was created by Dave Ramsey's organization. And they had a whole bunch of developers come in and create this app for the phones and tablets and stuff. And it's called Everydollar. And what it is, and it's all in the PC too. It has a little more functionality on the PC and Mac. But what it essentially is a budgeting tool. And it's the coolest budgeting tool ever. It literally takes you from everything down, and then it helps you with baby steps. Like if you're on the baby steps with Dave Ramsey, like, you know, saving that $1,000, then boom, like killing that debt, like it helps you with everything, and it's very simple to use. So I suggest taking a look at Everydollar, and I'll set a link to it down below for you guys. And yeah, budgeting is just huge. Like I do a zero-based budget. There's a lot of other budgets out there, budgeting tools and other things like that. But I suggest using Everydollar because it's one of the coolest apps and very easy to use. There's also a pro version where you can actually set up your bank account to it, but it's completely free. I've been using it for like a year and a half, and that's about the time actually we've been using it since we've gotten married, like right in our engagement period too. So yeah, and just to give you guys an update on my goals, well, eBay's halfway there, which I still have about half a month to get another $250. So sales have been pretty slow though, so I'm kind of like, I need to start doing some things locally or sell some stuff locally. So that's been kind of a hassle, but it's okay. We're working through that. And I have like 255 items on eBay. So, but I have a whole bin like right here to sell of clothing. So I need to just keep that going. Clothing is a slow seller, honestly. And then my book that I said I was going to read has not come in yet, unfortunately, and I'm really not happy about that. I should have bought it at a different source, but this guy is taking forever, and he sent it through DHL, which I have no idea how, which DHL is. I've never even heard of it until now. It's another carrier. It's like a sister carrier of USPS, and it's kind of like ridiculous how slow it is. But anyways, he's just trying to save money, and it says standard shipping, and that should be a little faster than what it is right now. But it is what it is. But yeah, that book, as soon as that comes in, I'm gonna start like grinding that thing out and reading it and really taking it to heart. And I'm still gonna complete that goal. And I already mentioned the $500, but that's been slow, unfortunately. I've had a few returns in the last few days, which is like, work's been doing well. It's kind of like downtime these next few days. Like we're trying to get a mailing out for my main work for support for the camp, and that's going really well. I don't remember my other goals. What was my other goals? Oh, sell. Yeah, that's been pretty hard, like I said. And then yeah, so those were my goals. So, yeah, but they're going really well, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Yeah, I'm going to just end the video now. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe down below and turn on those notifications if you want to see more content to come. And if not, that's okay. I hope you guys have a great week, and I hope to actually do another video later. I don't know what my next topic's going to be, but... and I apologize if I went too fast through the zero-based budget and I didn't really talk about it a lot. I seem to go through it very fast, but it's pretty simple, very simple concept. And if you're not budgeting now, like it's very important that you do. I can't stress that enough, because even if you're like a single person, like it's good to know where all your money's going. Even if it's going into all in the savings, like just write it down, boom, it's going into savings. Or, like going down to a certain point, like whether you're paying for a video game or like you should write that down and like budget that, like, oh, I'm gonna spend this much on video games, or I'm gonna spend this much on groceries, I'm gonna spend this much on internet, like just the simplest of things. Oh, my car payment, my cell phone, like all the simple payment stuff. For my wife and I, and I'm sorry, I'm like keep on going and keep on ranting. For my wife and I, we budget everything across the board, like baby bills and groceries, and all our debts are, in there. Emergency fund, car fund, just different things of that nature. Our cell phone bill, our insurance, like all that is in that budgeting tool that we use, which is Everydollar. And so it's so important that you write down every single thing that you're gonna spend money on. And you can change it up. Don't be like, oh, I did it in the beginning of the month. I did my budget. Oh, crap. I need to change it. There's nothing wrong with changing it. Sarah and I have like 2 sessions a month, 3 sessions a month trying to figure out our budget because we need to change something or something came up. And usually there's money laying around if we need it anyways. But we try to make it our best effort to write it down, put it in the budget tool. And the cool thing is it's right on our phone, so we can just access our budget from there, and if we need to change something, we can change something. So it's really neat. But anyways, yeah, so please subscribe down below. if you want to see more content. This is Nate's rant of the day. Not really a rant, really. But I hope you guys are getting some value from that. And just me speaking my mind, really, more than anything today. I hope to have a more centered topic next time. Probably I'll talk about the book that comes in my next video, or I'll show you some eBay techniques of some sort. And so anyways, I will see you guys later. This is Nate, signing off.